Brilliance Audio presents Armstrong on Reinventing Performance Management, Building a Culture of Continuous Improvement by Michael Armstrong, performed by James Langton. Performance management defined. Conceptually, performance management is a systematic process for improving organizational performance by developing the performance of individuals and teams. It is a means of getting better results by understanding and managing performance within an agreed framework of planned goals, standards, and competency requirements. A short history of performance management. According to Kuntz, the first known example of performance appraisal took place during the Wei dynasty, AD 221 to 265, when the emperor employed an imperial rater whose task it was to evaluate the performance of the official family. In the 16th century, Ignatius Loyola established a system for formal rating of the members of the Jesuit Society. The first formal monitoring systems, however, evolved out of the work of Frederick Taylor and his followers before World War I. Rating for officers in the U.S. Armed Services was introduced in the 1920s, and this spread to the United Kingdom, as did some of the factory-based U.S. systems. Merit rating came to the fore in the United States and the United Kingdom in the 1950s. In the 1960s, it was renamed performance appraisal. Management by objectives then came and largely went in the 1960s and 70s, and, simultaneously, experiments were made with assessment techniques, such as behaviorally anchored rating scales. A revised form of results-oriented performance appraisal emerged in the 1970s and still exists today. The term performance management was first used in the 1970s, but it did not become a recognized process until the latter half of the 1980s. Merit rating. Merit rating was the process of assessing how well someone was regarded in terms of personality traits such as judgment or integrity, and qualities such as leadership or cooperativeness. The term merit recalled classroom judgments made by teachers. Merit rating often involved the quantification of judgments against each factor, presumably in the belief that the quantification of subjective judgments made them more objective. W.D. Scott was the U.S. pioneer who introduced rating of the abilities of workers in industry prior to World War I. He was very much influenced by F.W. Taylor and invented the man-to-man comparison scale, which was Taylorism in action. Many of the developments that followed, even to this day, are a form of Taylorism, which is F.W. Taylor's concept of scientific management, meaning the use of systematic observation and measurement, task specialism, and, in effect, the reduction of workers to the level of efficiently functioning machines. The W.D. Scott scale was modified and used to rate the efficiency of U.S. Army officers. It is said to have supplanted the seniority system of promotion in the Army and initiated an era of promotion on the basis of merit. The perceived success of this system led to its adoption by the British Army. The pioneering efforts of Scott were developed in the 1920s and 30s into what was termed the graphic rating scale, used for reports on workers and rating managers and supervisors. A typical manager's or supervisor's scale included tick-box assessments of various qualities, like winning confidence and respect through his personality, to which supervisors could respond with inspiring, favorable, indifferent, unfavorable, or repellent